Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. This is episode 14. As a quick recap, in the last episode, we made good progress towards getting the rebuild done. Still a little bit left to do, like this pipe here has to be redone, that sort of thing, but the worst of it's done. Food is still an issue. We are working towards that new farm, but of course we need the yellow parts, which are coming in very, very slowly, because our main white parts are coming in very, very slowly. Currently, we are stuck by brick, and brick we can currently only get really from here, and they are charging an absolute fortune for it. The other thing I did notice while I was in here, though, is if we get desperate, we can get food from them, but it's terrible. I really don't want to do it. Right, let's see what else. We found this oil rig. We can't repair it yet, but that'll be a great source, I assume, of oil, which will ease the amount of pollution we're creating locally at our oil plant. And of course we found some pirates that we absolutely cannot deal with because we have never figured out what guns are, let alone armor. So we will not be dealing with them yet. Anyway, with all that having been said, let's get going here. We are researching advanced logistics over here. Mostly because we're waiting on this to tutorialize me. Until this is actually done, I can't tell what's next. And of course you'll notice that I can actually see how many parts it wants now because I did lower the UI scale, so I can actually see things on my screen again. Yay! It's the little things, you know. Anyway. It's coal, that's doing fine. So yeah, at this point we're kind of just cruising, waiting for stuff to happen. And I am checking these guys every once in a while to see if this price will become more reasonable, but for now it's still brutal. Alright, this is almost done. Basically just one more truckload of white parts and you should be good to go, right? Yes, there we go, finally. Oh, and you're giving me yellow parts. That's fantastic because those are coming up here. Okay, so you want better labs. Okay. Lab equipment in the electric assembler. Really? Where are my assemblers these days? I can't find anything. I don't know why, but I look around and I never can see. Now yeah, I was going to say I should know where at least one of them is because I remember having to make this mess. Lab equipment. Okay, so I must have to wait until I've researched it to even see what it is. Alright, there's logistics control, custom routes. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, alright, good. Okay, alright. That's something I'll probably play with at some point, but it doesn't seem screamingly urgent. For now, though, let's get this research lab going here. Where are you? Am I going to see you quickly, or am I just going to use the search? Oh, I'm going to be using the search. Research lab, there you are. Okay, yeah, so that's a new recipe in the electric lab, that's fine. Cool. Excellent. Okay, very good. Ah, yes, fantastic. Right, let's get you going. So yeah, I still haven't researched wheat or anything, so it's still I'm just going to be doing potatoes and vegetables in an alternating fashion. Okay. And the water pipe is not done yet, but that's okay. It will get done at some point. The fact that we at least have the farm itself built is already monumentally better than we were doing, so. Good. Good, good, good. Are ready to sell me at a reasonable price? It's still a little bit brutal, but I will take one set. Just to speed things along a little bit. Trucks are doing well. As I recall, I built, yeah, I'm up to 30 of them now. I built 5 more last episode, so we have plenty of trucks. So I shouldn't be seeing that go busy very often now, I don't think. I want that higher priority, please. This one here, yeah, it could be lower. I don't care what the priority is as long as it's lower than this one. This pipe has to come in before this pipe for sure, because we got to get this food going. Although at least while it's raining, they are at least going to be growing, so. But I definitely do want that pipe in there. Speaking of water, I guess I can at least get this queued up. Let's at least queue that up. Because that was the pipe that leads to our water distributor here. Make the settlement happier. Because our Unity's actually not really doing all that well. It's not like empty or anything, but it's not doing all that well. Let's make very sure I get the right pipe here. It's you. Coming along the bottom. So it's you. To you, right? Yes. Okay. So if I accidentally get those mixed up, that would be a very sad day for some people. There we go. So you are sorted, and we will definitely want a ramp here so that they can actually get at these without having to go all the way around to get stuff from the back. So let's definitely do that. Perfect. Okay. Ramp needs to be ever so slightly higher priority than the pipe, so that it happens first. Although I think they should maybe be able to squeeze in through here anyway, so it might not be critical, but I'm not certain, and I'd rather make it explicit. So I know for sure it will happen. I'm maybe not the most trusting fella. I guess technically we were only going to have to upgrade one of these research labs. So I guess the other option is I could theoretically get rid of one of them to save some of that Unity, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how expensive the upgrade is. That will help me decide. This is finally starting to tick upwards. It's a very good sign. Pipe looks like it's not started. Still needs some attention. I can't imagine you're ready to give me a good price again yet. Oh, you are actually. Good. Let's do it. Launch this truck here with our bricks. Hopefully drop them off to here. Why you did it to the manual one and not the electrical one is beyond me, but it doesn't actually matter. As long as they get done, I don't care. And you have those parts, which you're taking up here to the pipe. Awesome. Is that enough? It was. So that section's done. Perfect. So now you will always be going, and this should start to tick upwards. Because if one farm was just barely holding on with 2 of them, we should be absolutely laughing in terms of food. So good. I consider that crossed off my list. Yay. And there we go. There is the research lab done. So, how expensive are you? That's actually not that bad, really. Although we will need to build some of these research parts before we can do it, but in terms of yellow equipment, it's not that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse than that. Good, okay, then let us get some of those. You're already very busy. You're still manual. Do I have any more electric ones other that aren't hooked up to a conveyor belt? I want you only ever working on these. I thought I had a few more Oh, I do, down here. Right. So you are also exclusively on... Okay, you're working on electronics. That's fine. Maybe I'll leave you on electronics and add... Because they take up electronics, so I will add this to you. There we go. Perfect. Well, I guess I probably should actually just build another plant so it's completely separate, because right now it's going to be trying to prioritize these over these, but yeah, it's alright. As long as it gets done, I don't really mind. I'm nothing if not patient, right? Did we just conquer that a minute ago? There you go. There is some of these. Beautiful. What was that dot I just saw? Oh, that was the beginning of a stock level tick. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. You are ready to go. In fact, I can do 2 of them. But I think for now we'll just get one of them done just to clear this mission. The fact that you guys got here proves I don't really need this ramp. It's more a convenience than a necessity. Which means I'm not going to do it. Forget it. We're keeping those parts. If we don't need it, we're not having it. Because that means this can finish much sooner. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but that is enough of a gap a truck can get through that, so it's fine. What are we waiting on? Yellow parts still. Okay. Well, they are happening, just very, very, very slowly. But they are happening once in a while. Patience. I've heard of it. There we go. Good pile of bricks. How are we doing on wood, by the way? Ah, still totally fine. Okay. Let's get these things churned out, shall we? Yes, get them going at both of these stations. That's good. Excellent. There we go. That's now in place, which means you should start receiving water again. You are showing you're completely full of wastewater. Is this pipe not done? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. That would make sense then. That makes sense. Okay, so that's all a bit of that. Okay. Okie dokie. I was gonna say maybe I should get the ship going, but we really don't have room for any more stuff here. I think you can wait a little bit. For now, I think we just keep. Hate paying 49. That is such a ripoff. I'm definitely not paying 61. You can forget that. Okay, that pipe is done, which means now, yeah, all that wastewater is making its way down here to be dumped off, which is terrible, and I don't like it, but it has to be done in order for this thing to function again. And therefore our unity is spectacular. Good, okay. So as much as I hate the pollution, it is a necessary evil. Now, with all this construction done, as far as I know, that's everything that I had queued up. Certainly looks like it. Good. That means any construction parts we're making now can go straight into the yellow factory. Excellent. Okay, we are finally making some actual real progress here. Yes, thank you, I know that. Thank you. Ten more, okay. Looks like we have 9 of them already made. So this should not take too long. Very good. Very, very, very good. So this should be happening very quickly. As soon as the trucks notice it, I guess. And here it comes. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so now we can actually compare these. So you take 8 workers to your 4, so we need twice the workers. It looks like it's the same unity. So it just takes more workers and some power for a very minor research bonus. And you need to be chewing through equipment. Frankly, I don't think that's worth it. I would really rather just have more of these. So unless I actually have to have an upgrade one to do some of these researches, I'm not really going to be using you that much. In fact, if I can, I'm actually going to just pause you, because I don't want you being used. Anyway, what I do like though is all these yellow parts. That is spectacular. Okay, so power generation 2. There we go, power gen 2. So that's going to give me, oh, it does require that. You jerks. Alright, fine. Anyway, so a boiler to a turbine. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do that. And I guess I can't pause you, unfortunately. That is highly disappointing. Now, these yellow parts, we can come down here and give them to you. And by doing that, that should give us more access to oil, which would be very nice. Yes, please. It's going to completely drain us, but I think it'll be worth it. There we go. Yes, I know you two cannot help. That's fine. There we go. Marvelous. Tell me how long that's going to take? No? Okay. I guess it's here, I guess. 22 ways. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. And yeah, look how fast food has completely solved itself. It's amazing what doubling your food output can do, right? Anyway, ship has delivered. So, you are now here. Okay, so I guess you're doing the actual repairs now. Okay, so... Alright, so we have to bring you maintenance parts, but that's fine. You're fine for a while. At some point we can upgrade you. So you'll just be more, but you'll take more stuff. That's fine. Okay, so basically I guess I just leave you for a while. 36 workers, wow. And 0.8, wow. So this is very expensive in terms of resource, but having access to a ton of crude will be very nice. Alright, so I guess for now, we just go ahead and how do I tell the ship to come home? Oh, like that. I guess actually for now, you can just stay there and wait for this to go, right? Like, yeah, I don't want you pause. You absolutely should be working. We have the workers and we have the Unity. I mean, I barely have the workers, but we have them. So yeah, I guess we just let that tick. And we just have to remember to come back and check on it later. Okay. Because, you know, remembering stuff I'm definitely good for. Ah, good times. Anyway. Well, yeah, I think this was an excellent day today. We got all the infrastructure completely finished. We sorted the food issue. We got one lab going. I guess at some point I will have to upgrade these after all, even though I don't want to. But that's minor. We are still completely reliant on these guys for bricks, sadly, which I don't like, but anyway. For now, that really can't be helped because we just are not generating enough dirt for our brickworks. It runs, but it's very, very slow. Which is unfortunate. I suppose what I could do, though, because otherwise some of that dirt, unless this is just slag, I don't know, I should actually watch some of these trucks. But either way, whatever dirt we do make, I definitely want the brickworks to have priority for, so we'll bump him up a bit and see if that helps. Anyway though, we are running low on time for today, so I am going to call the episode there, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like and a comment, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, it really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good one. See ya.